one of our real pride and joys is our bomb unit. As I think you know, Ray, they're one of the best in the country.
Mm-hmm.
And this is mainly through grants that this bomb unit was put together. We have a lot of equipment and a lot of training, and we serve 9 counties, approximately 2 million people. And what we've done is we've increased that training. We've added officers to the bomb unit, and we've lost some to attrition, so we've some very important people on it. But we've been able to maintain it, and we've also new equipment since then. Other things we started looking at right after 9/11 was training for our citizens, and we started it's called CAT-EYE, Citizens Against Terrorism training, and we still offer it. And but my officers would go out and talk to community groups, and basically just talk to them about being alert and what a lot of this was, helping them to understand what possibly created 9/11 and what they should do and what they should be aware of. One of the big things was, as you know, the communications were shut down in this country. Cell phones were useless. And what we've told people is to have a plan now. If you're at work and your family's at school or if it's during the summer or whatever, have a plan where you're all going to meet and go to, because the phones aren't going to be able to work. We're not going to be able to pick up the phone and call mom and say, what's going on. They need to be very aware that they're not going to be able to talk to each other and put a plan together to meet somewhere where and then they can do whatever they have to do to be safe.
Drew, I agree with you on an aspect, and I think you can probably expand even more so. The CAT-EYE program is one thing that I think that certainly safety personnel have got through in the last 10 years is to be aware, get the neighborhood watch programs together, and just be more aware of your surroundings maybe than we were 10 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. And right after 9/11, we were very vigilant. We were getting calls. Of course, the bomb unit was, I think our calls went up 400% on the bomb unit, but we had some people that were suspicious people living in an apartment with no furniture. And the officers checked this out. We found out there was warrants on them. Now, they weren't terrorists, but at least people were giving us heads up on something that could be suspicious. We've kind of went back to being a little lax on that there. We're not as vigilant as we were right after that there. And maybe we need to kickstart it again and get the people up and thinking about these things. And block clubs, Crime Watch protection prevention is a fantastic tool for us to use.
Action programs, did they change at all?
We have some within the agency. There's a lot of mainly training is what we're looking at, and one of the big things I'm looking at we might implement is we have a lot of officers that have come back, veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan, and these guys are highly trained, and we're trying to figure out a way that we can take their knowledge and maybe create some training programs, not just for law enforcement, but for citizens.